Last Ditch by 3 River Blades, an excellent survival knife. This is the last resort. This is something that you have that you can depend on if all the odds are against you. Now, my buddy John at 3 River Blades got in touch with me and said, Don, I've got something I think you're really going to like. A very compact knife and yet perfect for survival. And so we're going to look at a lot of the different features of the knife itself. It's a great backup weapon. It's an excellent cutting tool. And it's perfect for escape and evasion. So when your wife runs you out of the house, grab the Last Ditch and you'll be able to survive out in the woods until she cools off. Now, the Last Ditch is made from one piece of 5160 high carbon steel. High carbon steel is my favorite type steel for knives, and it's really spring steel. The cutting ability is exceptional. Now, there is going to be some maintenance that needs to be done, but this is tool steel. And really, unless you're just really abusing this knife and leaving it out in the rain and the weather, this knife is not that difficult to maintain. But I think the trade-off is well worth it. The Rockwell hardness on this is 58 to 60. This is easy to sharpen. It holds an edge very well, and yet is tough enough out in the elements to be able to stand for any of your survival needs. This goes great in a bug-out bag. It goes great just as a side piece on your belt. The blade itself is 4 inches in length, and it's 8 inches overall. It has the hollow chisel ground right here on one side, and then it's just flat ground on the other side. Beautiful. It does come with a nice paracord handle, and I like that because you can actually strap this to a piece of wood if you need a spear or if you need to reach into somewhere a lot longer. This knife is highly adaptable. It does have a satin finish, and I'll tell you, I've scuffed it up a little bit before I even got started with the review, pulling it in and out, doing a few things with it. So this was not the way it came. It comes with a really, and you can see the finish on this. It's a satin finish, but yet it has a really nice sheen to it. And I think the black paracord really sets off this knife. It has 2 1/4-inch holes in here, and of course this allows you to be able to strap this to some kind of pole or a long branch to be able to use this for a spear situation. To me, one of the biggest advantages in a field knife is the width of the spine. This is a 1/4-inch width. I really like that extended width. And then you can see where it's tapered this way. So you're going to have some good stabbing and some good jabbing here, but yet you're going to have a really tremendous amount of heft, especially when you're doing batoning and different field work. This really gives you something to grasp in the hand. And it's going to cut down on vibration as well. The blade thickness is 1.5 inches. So again, you're going to have a really nice cutting surface here to be able to get into places, and that is really important when you're in the field. The paracord gives you a good grip. It has an excellent balance to it. It's a really balanced blade, and right here it gives you a little bit of a guard to keep your hand from going forward when you're cutting. But then with the paracord as well, you're going to be able to hold on to that very well. Also, with the end open, this is going to be an excellent impact tool. You're not going to have anything to break, an end cap or anything on the end. It's an excellent made sheath, and then it's in the Scout carry, which carries on your belt. You can carry it on your belt in a sideways position, in the Scout position, or you can actually attach this to webbing and run your webbing through here. And one of the cool things about the sheath is it comes in this configuration, but it can be removed and it can be put in this configuration or even at a slight angle. So you have some different options, and then also, of course, you can just turn it over and change the whole direction of where the knife sits. So there's a lot of options with this sheath that you're not going to find necessarily with a dedicated sheath that just fits one way. The sheath retains the knife itself, and then when you pull it out, it's very smooth. Now, John Kaiser has been making knives for many years. He's a Marine veteran, outdoor sportsman. In fact, his line of knives caters to many specific needs. Now, the Last Ditch will cover many general needs. And not only that, it's compact enough to be able to conceal if you need to. Because of the size of the knife, this isn't the best for chopping, especially larger limbs and trees. But one of the secrets to this, because of the heft and because of the size of the spine and the thickness, if you let the knife roll, it will chop very well. Let the knife do the work and it'll save your hand. Now, one thing I really like specifically about Three River Blades is John's YouTube channel. And it not only shows his shop, what he's doing, what he's working on, but he goes into a lot of detail about metals. So check out his YouTube channel as well. Of course, I'll have it annotated right here and down in the description below. If you're looking for a good quality knife that you can depend your life on, check out Three River Blades. John Kaiser is just really putting out some incredible designs, and the quality is fantastic. Now, even though these are custom knives and the quality is really high, these are not made for collections. These are made for hard field use. So if you need an excellent knife that you can depend your life on, check out threeriverblades.com. I think you'll find some incredible designs, and the quality is just top-notch. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. And hush, hush, go, hush. But this last ditch is an excellent knife for survival. No, go away, go, 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 cat.